Hello children, good morning. Actually, I hope you are all doing well and going on well with your exam preparation because you are not having your regular studies and everything is going on online. So even though it is online, you should know about the examination pattern, and especially you are in SSC now. That means you are going to attend a public examination. So for that you need to know the pattern of the examination. So today we are going to discuss about the examination pattern, which is divided into three parts. And that too, you are having your examination at two levels. That means you are assessed at two levels. One is internal assessment, that is called your formative assessment. You are all aware of it. Like there were four parts in your formative assessment. Read and reflect, that is you will be reading the story and writing the analysis of the story, and you will have project work. Along with project work, you will have even your class work, which is also considered. And the last part is slip test. So this is considered as internal examination. So this is total together for 20 marks. So this is also called internal assessment, and it is actually going on hand in hand with teaching and learning together at the school level. But finally what the examination you are going to attempt is your public examination, which is totally for 100 marks. But 20 is for internal and the other 80 is for external marks. That is a public examination which is conducted by government. So today you are going to get the idea about the examination pattern. So I am going to give the idea about what are the different parts of your question paper. Okay children? So coming to this, first part of your test is internal assessment. It is also called formative test. Okay, and external assessment is also called summative test. And formative test is for 20 marks. Okay, and summative is for 80 marks. Together your examination will be considered for 100 marks. And today we are going to discuss only about the parts of the examination question paper. So which includes in your external examination. So there are three domains in this. So which are covered while testing you. So first one is your reading comprehension. So reading comprehension is for 15 marks, in which you will be given based on the paper 1 or paper 2. You will be given 2 to 3 paragraphs. That will totally come to 15 marks. Okay. And the next domain is, it is about vocabulary and grammar. And your vocabulary and grammar is tested in the second part. This is also for 15 marks, this is for 10 marks. And later the third one, which is actually very important for your communication development mark. So this is called creative expression. So this creative expression is for 15 marks. So coming to the question paper, you will be having, as you know, you will be having two papers, that is paper 1 and paper 2. So in paper 1, all the questions will be given from your textbook. That is, it is dependent on text. You should have the complete knowledge about the story or the grammar or vocabulary, whatever is taught in your textbook as per your lessons. And coming to the second paper, it is called textbook independent. That means whatever questions are asked, so your general knowledge regarding the language is tested. So based on this paper 1 and paper 2, you will be having, coming to the creative, we are going to discuss about creative expression today. Creative expression is to test your communication skills, like how you are expressing your views, or if any question is given. In that question, how are you going to express your views in the paper. So generally it includes paper 1 or paper 2, whatever it is, that is creative expression, will be having certain discourses. So do you have any idea about what is a discourse? So discourse is nothing but a written or a oral explanation or communication through written or oral part, whatever it is. It may be an interview, or it may be a conversation, or a drama script, or essay writing. So these are all actually covered in your 8th and 9th. But you have a clear idea as you are going to attend your public examination. So we get a clear idea about this. Even these discourses, they are divided into 2 different parts. Like in paper 1, few discourses are there, like 6 discourses are covered under paper 1. And on paper 2 also you are having 5 discourses. Even among these discourses, some are major and some are minor. Coming to the major part, you are going to be given for 10 marks, and out of this 10 marks, you will be given a choice. So that means you can select from the 2 questions given and you can answer any one of it, whichever is favorable for you. But coming to the minor discourse, there is only single question given, and that single question you should be able to answer. And as I already told, paper 1 discourses will be covered from textbook. You should have the complete knowledge about the story or whatever the concept is given for you, like maybe a story or a poem or even grammar or vocabulary. So everything will be come from that will be given from your textbook. But coming to paper 2, your general idea about language is tested. How you are expressing your language, how you are able to communicate with people in written. These are all the things which are covered. Now I am going to tell what are the discourses which are under major and also minor. So major discourses will be given for 10 marks at home. Okay? And minor discourse without choice will be given for 5 marks. So even you should have the idea about what are the discourses covered under major or minor, both. So already we are giving you a certain idea, we have given it to you. Maybe in 8th and 9th you have read, but only to a certain extent. So you should have a correct, clear idea about it. So coming to major discourses, you will be having a story or a narrative. And next it is interview. Third one is conversation. Fourth one is you will be having a drama script. Then it is choreography script. And next comes it is biography. Letter writing. Essay writing. Speech. And news report. News or report writing. Okay, these are the discourses which are covered under major discourses. Okay, these will be given for with internal choice. They will be given 2 questions will be given. Out of 2 you need to answer only 1. But coming to the minor discourses, so you will be having a profile, which is again a short form of biography. Okay, message writing, and it is invitation. There is preparation of invitation cards, and you will be having a poster preparation for any event. Okay, and there will be a notice writing, which you need to know it. Okay, and also diary entry. So out of this message, okay, notice and diary entry, they will be coming under paper 1. That means what? Paper 1 indicates they will be asked from textbook. Okay, and coming to profile, invitation and poster making, they will be given in general. That means they are from paper 2. So I hope children you got a perfect idea about what is the pattern of the question paper regarding the third part. I already told you that there are 3 parts first. Reading comprehension is there, okay, and then you will be having grammar vocabulary, and the third part it is creative expression. So you got an idea about what are the things which are asked in your creative expression. So in the next class we are going to discuss in detail about each part in this major and minor discourses. Okay children, that's all for today.